Welcome to the Trade Lounge. It is Wednesday, December 10th, podcast style, no camera, just locking on the screens. And as always, right, these calls are for educational purposes only. Any trade idea or speculation is just that. So please be mindful of that. Make sure that you know how to manage your accounts. But most importantly, right, do not trade your money. Cannot afford to lose. All right, guys. So this is what I wanted to see yesterday, Dan. This is remember I'm bearish. So they're in the 1 hour time frame. I wanted to see a red frame like this. We got it today. And again, we actually came back exactly where we started because price bounced from here yesterday and pumped up. It did make a little higher high, but it can't. It's back down in the same area, right? We were trying to sell it literally around this level. I think that 15-minute drop base drop right there. You only see a blue screen. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, dang. Okay, thanks for that. Thanks for that. I shared the wrong chart. You guys looking at this? There it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're good now? There it is, guys. Okay. Man, over here having my background on and everything. All right, perfect. All right, good. All right. So yeah, yes, this is what I want to see, right? You guys have seen that I've been bearish on gold, trying to get to 4,100. How it gets there, it's just it'll have a mind of its own, which is perfectly fine. Our job is to speculate that, and yeah, this is kind of where when you're looking for sales, right? This is what we're looking for, and saying that, right? That's why it's hard to swing trade the long term, right? Because when you're looking for sales and an indicator or whatever has is bullish, right? It's hard to really um use it at the same time because then you're more long-term bearish or higher time frame bearish. But I mean yesterday here on the 15-minute chart, right? Here's where price bounced off yesterday from. Yeah, I did not play this 15-minute rally base rally because I'm more bearish long term towards 4,100 and see if I can get a good position from the top. We were trying to get it from here around 4,205-ish because there was some ETM patterns, but it went a little higher, but it still hasn't been able to really, really trend. So we're back at that same zone. We're back at the same exact zone. Um, and yeah, but yesterday the SMT, I mean, it called the buy yesterday. The Jibo, the little Jibo called a buy, and everything was also bullish. So the patterns that the indicator leaves behind are definitely a good guide. I mean, it's leaving a lot of good information for us just to at least know how to catch the move, right? And if I miss a trade, when you lose a trade, and when I lose a trade or miss a trade, I learn the most from it. Like, oh, I could have gone like this, or et cetera, et cetera. So, like here, this is it left the okay pattern. It left an okay pattern. We had bullish structure. However, the momentum was neutral. Usually, whenever I see a complex pullback on bullish structure, its momentum is strong. But this time the momentum was neutral, so that's why I was a little bit hesitant. So what I picked up from yesterday was that this is the bullish pattern that we want, complex pullback, but it's going to take a while to really break the 272, as it did. See, it did give us that first push up, and then actually came back to the same entry. Now both midlines are above and everything is bullish, but it didn't really go anywhere. It did make a higher high, but it really didn't go anywhere during that time that we like to speculate. So today, okay, and even at night, right? At night, I was looking like, okay, gold may go up to that this area here now. But now that the 17 turned bearish and the 52 momentum has been bearish, um, you know, now I'm more comfortable trading with what the SMT has given us. But just check this out right here, guys. The little update that I made. Notice here, I think I shared yesterday. Where's the old update? Okay, so here's the old update. Okay. And that has a good question about it. So glad I was able to answer it. So the flags are based on the position of them. If the flag is above, it's a bearish structure, and therefore the flag is red. If the flag is below, that means it's the lowest point in pushing up in that direction, and that means that's bullish. But structure is 204. Momentum is the 108 and the 52 midlines in relation, their midline position in relation to the midline of 204. So because both lines, okay, are below the 204 midline, their midline is red. Okay, so that's the update that I did. I changed the color of this to match that, and I'll tell you exactly why. Let's go to, we can always go over this later, right? But I found some very, very good examples on this, just for like color purposes. Do we have news today, right? Let's see. Today's a big FOMC movement, right? Let's see. I'm a little disoriented today. Yesterday I felt great. Today I feel good as well, but I think I have a little jet lag. So Forex Factory. Today's news, yeah, Wednesday's the big day. Filter. Time USD. My filter. Okay, the 7:30 a.m. news just passed 1 p.m. FOMC. All right, good. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna have one simple move today. No problem. All right, so guys, yeah, so let me just show you right quick the reason why I did this update. Because obviously, if I step away from the charts or we have no access to it. I think it's here. All right. All right, notice here, okay? Right, we have bullet structure and price takeoff from here. Complex pullback as well. Ah, yes, perfect. All right, guys. So check this out here. So see, this is the reason why I made this update. Bullish structure, but the bit midlines, you see how they're bullish? And if I draw a trend line on this, if I connect them together, there you have it. So the momentum is bearish, but the momentum is on the other side above there. And usually when we have a bullish structure, momentum is, this also was updated. Momentum was bullish and a complex pullback. Usually, right, our entry is let price come to the bottom level. Okay, let price come to the bottom level of the 23%. Right here, stop loss at the low. And you can at least take it back to here. And if price goes higher, go to the extension. But see that visually to me, it doesn't give you confidence, right? Because you have red above and some pressure from the top. So that's the reason why I made the update as you guys have it. Uh, all right, and here goes the update right here. If I hide the other one, there it is. You see the difference? So it just kind of gives us some more confidence that we can potentially play the trend line will still be there, but bullish. It's a bullish momentum, right? Bullish momentum, and then from there, right? Once price realigns, it took two realignments, and price takes off. Okay, so just FYI on the quick update. I wanted to share it here because we may get that same pattern right here. As we're receiving the momentum is below. So I'm liking the box, guys. Go just simply play the box today. Simply play the box today. I'm using Saxo today. And I am liking the high to low scenario. Fib. Okay. Okay, we're at 50%. Any ETM candles on the way down that you guys noticed already? Let me know, please. Okay, perfect. Pablo, ¿esta era tu área de target, ¿verdad? De venta? Rally base rally aquí. Sí la tocó, ¿no? No sé si querías más alto. But yeah, we had her all right here. You had a nice 4 hour rally base. Pues está aquí, mira. ¿Qué gráfico usas más? ¿El Saxo o anda? O forex.com. Está llegando. Amor no llegó a la área exactamente. Saxo. Amor no llegó al área exactamente, pero ahí estamos. Okay. 2 hour drop base drop en 2 horas. 2 hour there. 42.20. Acá sí está ahí. Yesterday we did close bullish. We got a pullback on right now. 30 minute, let me see. It's it's one of those KG where remember a lot of times price just wants to make even if it's just a little wick up and complete the higher high based on the bullish day, right? Based on the bullish day. So piercing that high can just position us back to the down. I think the best way to play this is if we use the previous day box. Let's see where we're at. Previous day, it's a bullish day. See, we're at that 23%. You see, we're at the 23%. That's the support and resistance is literally at the 23% of Tuesday. Okay. So what color this? Previous day, 23%. Okay, that can behave like some resistance there. And simultaneously, right, that is about six, that's in right in the middle. Remember, this box right here is coming from the SMT box, right? Right in between the 78 and 8 and 618%. 30-minute drop base drop is there. And we've been seeing that price likes to come to the opens of the first drop and get that volume and turn around. So I don't mind tapping into the a sell right at this level. And if it doesn't work, I wouldn't chase the buy. I would just see if we can potentially look for another sell from up top. And here in the 4 hours as well, right? If we look at the 4 hours by themselves, 2 consecutive bearish days, right at the open, is a good area to consider it. Yeah, so 4209. Yeah, no, so I'll be looking for sales like 4209-ish and maybe 12-ish. That'll be the area. And if that doesn't hold, and then we go down. Yep. Yeah, because right now it's pumping. And that's 50% of Asia, guys, as well. 41. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, so it's a good area to kind of break even or regroup. Because all right, let's step back here. Price do its thing for now. So for speculation purposes, um, I like this. Okay. Let us get to about 4209, 4211-ish, give or take. And that's the speculation for today, prior to New York, prior to the news and so yeah, see, all week long I've been looking for sales. Yesterday I looked for sales, even though the S&T was bullish. Overnight, when I looked at the 1 hour chart, and then I noticed that the structure was still yesterday. The structure was bullish yesterday. So because that structure was bullish, I was saying to myself, like, we could potentially reach that 42.37 price level there. But if this structure here is bearish today, right? If it's bearish today, it could take us back down. Okay. Because ultimately I would like for us to come to 4100. 1 hour is kind of mixed up a little bit. So intraday today, I would like to see some sales coming and back to the lows because of the previous day being bullish. Yeah, just at least back to, well, not a lot. Let's see. Even if we get to 50%, $40. No, it'll make it. It can make it. Yeah, that's the lowest we can go. Previous daily low. That's the lowest we can go. So I don't mind it. And even so, check this out here. Look at that KG. For it to get above, that's a good observation right here, guys. For price to break the support of the 50% of the Asia and to break the support of the high of Asia, it can break it, but it's not going to break it without a reaction, unless it does a huge break, retest, and then goes. By the time we already made those highs. But yeah, if we get to that 50% of Asia, right, it can start distributing to go down, or if it gets just above, it'll start distributing, and not, and then they'll probably kind of get stuck. So hopefully, we don't get that high, but that's why I like 50% of Asia to for favors our trend today. Yep, right there. So we will leave you guys here with this speculation today. Let's see if I can find a solid ETM candle in there. I think it was a 2 hour one. Yeah, 2 hour. Then we can take it back to their lows if we need to. 2 hour drop base drop. How does a Olander look, guys? Let me know. Your setup for your ranges, the 23% ranges. Is that what you mean, KG? I do like this in Oanda. I think I do like the Asia. Gotcha. That one I do have. I have a little short video on that one. But yeah, gotcha. I think I have it on one of the telegrams. I'll share with you again shortly. Uh, yeah, given that this is the trade launch, can't share all those secrets, man. Drop base drop. Yeah, I like the 2 hour drop base drop on Oanda. Okay, I like that one more than the Saxo one. No, you're good, man. No, you're good. drop, base, drop. I like this here, which is the same movement, which I believe is the same. Yeah, this is the reason why I love the previous day indicator, simply because it doesn't change, right? The same low and the same high from yesterday is right there, and the same 23% level is right there. And there goes a nice little drop, base, drop. Okay. So I'm liking this. I'm liking to see if we can. So even from this 2 hour chart, I like this movement. Entry zone, and we can first take profit at 23%. So I'm liking something like that from the chart. Right there. Stop loss at these highs. Take profit right there. Exactly 3 to 1. Gold 2 hour Oenta. And then I'm going to give you guys the intraday one that we just worked on. And we'll hide these indicators right quick. Similar setup, give or take. All right, perfect. All right, as we begin to wrap up this speculation, just a quick announcement. For those of you all who, obviously I have I'll be opening up a little school platform. If you guys know about that school platform, it'll be open to the general public next Monday. And I'll start sharing that in wherever Telegram you're in, so you can um, have access to it. It's about I'll have a lot of content, guys, a lot of content that I'm working on, and I mean that I've had collected over the years. I just need somewhere to put it, and it's some free resources. But again, that's also where I communicate with my team, my training team. So yeah, it'll be a free school. So instead of using Telegram, on my personal side of things, I'm building a school to kind of provide some free content for the public. And also obviously anything free comes what do you call commercials, comes ads. So we were promoting our legacy group, and also be promoting the COC Live community, if interested on that. But yeah, really excited about that. It's coming up pretty good. And just keep an eye on the telegrams for access to those things, which will be next Monday. I'll keep making an announcement of it here through the trade launch. But other than that, guys, 42.9, I would like to see it sell from there. And for those of y'all who are part of our legacy team, we'll get to live trading today on Wednesday here at 8:15. So everybody, appreciate everybody's morning, everybody's day, and we will be back this evening for 9 p.m. Central Trade Launch. Okay, this evening we'll go from there. Everybody have a good one. Thank you.